Hello YouTube model railroaders. Today I'm going to be running the MTH Premier Line SD90/43 Mac diesel locomotive. This engine was just released a week or two ago from MTH and it's an absolute beautiful engine. A video or a picture actually does not do this engine justice. It's just done in a beautiful paint scheme. It's sort of like a teal green turquoise color with purple, black, and white markings all in. Beautifully detailed, has separately applied grab irons on the front and the rear of the locomotive, has the cut bars for coupling and uncoupling, has a lot of the little placards applied, painted on there, has the see-through roof fans with the spinning fan blades, see-through grill on the radiator, all metal, and it's just a really nice engine. Let me tell you this, if you do decide to get this engine, it's a very large engine. It's over 20 inches long and it requires a minimum of 42-inch radius. So if you plan on buying this engine, please keep this in mind that you need 42-inch radius to run this. A lot of people wonder why they call this a SD90/43 Mac. And I'll tell you that the reason being, back in the mid-90s when this engine first became available from General Motors EMD, the 6,000 horsepower power plant wasn't available. So a lot of the railroads opted to have General Motors install a 4,300 horsepower power plant. And this was only supposed to be temporary. But what turned out that the 4,300 horsepower was so reliable, the railroads decided to just keep those engines in place, and they actually loved those engines. To this day, a lot of the SD90 Mac 6,000 horsepower versions have either been sold off to smaller Class 2 railroads or mothballed or scrapped altogether. Union Pacific still runs some of the 6,000 horsepower versions, but they run mainly the SD90/43, the 4,300 version, 4,300 horsepower versions. And another reason that the railroads like the 4,300 horsepower version better is that whenever they were making a train setup, it was easier to figure out the amount of horsepower they needed to pull that train with the 4,300 horsepower versus the 6,000 horsepower. And if you're also wondering what the difference is between an SD80 Mac and an SD90 Mac, visually, car body wise, there is none. The SD80 Mac is actually a 5,000 horsepower unit, and the only railroad to purchase this engine was Conrail back in 1997 and 98. But then when Norfolk Southern and CSX purchased Conrail in 99-2000, most of these locomotives were divided up between the two of them. Conrail bought a total of 38 of these engines, and I believe 30 of these are still in active service today. 17 was Norfolk Southern and 13 was CSX. I've managed to see some of them. Some of them have been repainted in the Norfolk Southern colors on the main line where I live, but there's still quite a few every now and then that go through with the old Conrail blue. So if you're near the CSX line or Norfolk Southern line, keep your eye open, you might see one. So let me run this engine for you. I think you'll like it. It's a very nice engine. One other thing, they do make a non-powered unit to go with this. I actually purchased that also, but I just didn't bother putting it on the track today. So let me run this for you. I think you'll enjoy it. One thing else I'd like to say is that on the very last car, the Tropicana boxcar, refrigerator car, is the new MTH end of train device that's available from your hobby dealer now. It actually comes attached to an MTH die-cast sprung truck. All you have to do is just take the body off any train car you want. Just unscrew the existing truck, screw this one on, and you have an end of train device. And you have an end of train device that you can model today's railroads without the caboose. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to be posting another one soon. Thank you for watching.